All right, hey everybody, welcome. I'm Corbin Hostler, and this is a little breaking commander. In this case, we're playing Karador Ghost Chieftain. I love this deck. There's so many combos in these colors. It's my favorite deck in paper. Although, here in the 1v1 format, you obviously have to make it a much leaner, more sort of aggressive version. Just play a bunch of wraths and sort of board control like I would in paper. But I love the deck, and this hand looks pretty good. Nice utility here, pretty decent card here, and then Wayfinder and Library obviously great. Although I don't think we'll be casting the Sylvan Library anytime soon. Oh, Recruiter of the Draw. Recruiter of the Guard, not a bad draw. Gonna need to hit a swamp here, but hopefully this will find us something. Or not. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Sure would have liked to get a land out of that. Or just drawn the mulch. Dry mulch would have been good. Swords down there, whatever, mulch. There's an Elvish Norn in there, which could be pretty relevant for us here. Fancy Underground Sea. I only have a Sun Petal Grove. It's not fair. Yeah, well, that's a card we can't cast. Let's get our attack in for one. Something tells me that this Recruiter of the Guard won't be resolving. But we shall try. Ooh, it did resolve. Okay. What do I want? I kind of want to get... There's a lot of options. I kind of want to get Renegade Rallier. Because as soon as we then are able to enable, we can Renegade Rallier back the Sylvan Library. We also, we also can't cast any of the black cards right now, so we don't want to get that. We could just get an E-Witness. E-Witness wouldn't be bad. Scutter Hydra might end up being pretty important too, for what it's worth. I'm just gonna get the Renegade Rallier. I think he probably has the most, the highest reliability here. I'm not sure about the Varolz in the list. It's okay. It's a sack outlet, which is why it's good. It's sort of a 3-mana sack outlet that has a little better value than something like Cartel Aristocrats, maybe that costs 2. Our opponent's duressing and cycling lands, playing Tasigur. Huh? Alright, so Tasigur, one of the better, more broken commanders on the Magic Online metagame, for what I understand. Let's see what he wants to do here. He could play Tasigur. At which point I'd just suicide my guys in to get the sweet Renegade Rallier value. Alright, it's a Tasigur. Okay, well, it's not the worst. I guess I'll just attack with one. No, there's no reason not to attack with both. I don't plan on chump blocking yet. Alright, boom, sweet, got in that damage though. I guess all we can do is play the Fyndhorn Elves here. This is not ideal. Sure would have been a lot better if we had Black Source and we could have buried alive that turn. That would have been sweet. Looks like he's tanking here on the instep. Alright. Well, we'll see what we can do against Tasigur. Okay. None of that is very good for us. I guess I just play the Revoker. Guess maybe I should have gotten in with the Fyndhorn Elves. Maybe we represent something this way. I mean, we can name Tasigur with Revoker. I kind of doubt that it resolves, but I mean, there's nothing really better to name. And by sorry, resolves, I mean it's probably not going to be relevant. Great. Don't really want to give him that Toxic Deluge. I guess we do this. He'll probably take this pile, but we can play around the sensor at least. Alright, so he's got a sensor and a Toxic Deluge. He's going to Deluge for 1, completely wreck us. At least puts a bunch of creatures in our graveyard so our Karador becomes very castable. This hand was great, we just got pretty unlucky here, I think. Maybe I should have just put the Deluge by itself, I don't know. Alright, come on, fetch land. Alright, well, it's black mana, I guess. If we just hit a fetch land there, we could have Renegade Rallier back. You know, the Recruiter, the Guard, or the Wayfinder or something. I think we're pretty dead, though. Something tells me you can't just not play for 4 turns against the Tasigur deck and win. Oh, we're going to get bolted, or some sort of murderous cut it or something. Or not. Oh, you just wanted to cycle this. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm not going to block. Just continue to get wrecked by commander damage, I guess. I just don't see our odds of resolving anything to be very good here. Well, at least we get to try to shoot that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I Renegade Rallier back, I have 6. So I'm going to, I think, do this. Get a Bayou. Play the Renegade Rallier. Hope that it resolves and I can just get back the Wooded Foothills. And then fetch. Play Reclamation Sage to kill his library. We lose to, of course, anything from him, but we probably lose all of that anyways. So, and we can change our mind on what we're getting back if he, say, you know, miscalculates and we pay 2 mana for it or whatever. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, good news is we can cast stuff now. I think we're pretty dead, though. I think we're very, very dead. I just kind of doubt we're ever going to resolve a spell this game. Which is what happens when you try not to play blue in Commander. I think that's one of the giant issues they have with this format, is that there's just no reason not to play all the blue cards if you're trying to be the most competitive as possible. Which is, you know, fine, I guess. It's just not particularly fun. What, mental note, huh? Okay. Pulling a scroll out of this man's brain. I guess that makes sense. Alright, we're brainstorming. I don't think we're going to win this one. They got a lot of cards over there. We're also 6 commander damage away from losing. So that's a thing. A lot of our removal doesn't even kill Tasigur. Well, rather, yeah, I mean, a lot of it doesn't. Is he casting another spell? Oh, he's tutoring, huh? I'm sure this is good for us, right? Yeah, we just got fairly unlucky when we stayed our Wayfinder and got nowhere but milled, removal, and demonic tutor. Pretty rough. I think that we're dead. I don't know what he could possibly be getting here. Probably some mana drain or something unbeatable. Excuse me. It's sure gonna take a long time to kill me though. You got a lot of control. It can't be that hard to figure out what card you want to kill me with. Alright, decision has been made. We get a try. Alright, let's see if we can kill his library. Okay, well we do get the library, that's a thing. I'm going to play Land of War Elves. Hashtag progress, maybe? We can Buried Alive next turn. Doesn't really do anything for us, though. I'm unsure how I feel about Buried Alive. It's situationally great. Sometimes it's really not, though. Okay, well, this is the last hit we can take from this guy. How many creatures do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so our Karador only costs 3, which is pretty good. Sure. Guess this probably takes our... I guess you probably take Buried Alive, yeah. He's got 5 cards in hand. He can start activating this now, but there's a lot of garbage we can give him, so... Yeah, I can cast everything. Start with this guy. We could scavenge some things. Probably not going to do that, though. There's probably a lot of stuff he could have that just kills us next turn. But if not, we get a, and we say he just somehow has nothing, we also resolve Karador. That would be pretty good for us. Alright, there's black, white, green. I actually want to use the birds for the green since if we end up having chump block or due to whatever reason, I'd rather do it with the elves than... Well, as a matter of fact, I'm actually just going to cast this and cast a Findhorn Elves out of my graveyard. Okay, well, maybe we're making some progress here. It just, he has 5 cards in hand and is tanking on, he's got 5 mana open and he's going to exile a card to Force of Will. Because he wants to activate Tasigur, I guess. That can't be good for us. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. I mean, I guess that's fine. He's only got 3 cards in hand now. We'll give him back something bad when he activates Tasigur at the end of the turn. What did he tutor for? The Force, maybe? That would be weird. Alright, that or this isn't a Tasigur activation, and it's a cryptic command to kill us. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Alright, well, good game.